The Roux Scholarship, I would say, is probably the most important chef competition in the UK.
It's one of the long-standing competitions, been going for over 30 years. It's incredible to be part of that.
Putting your wits against the best in your category, in your peers, and you could win it.
If you can win the Roux Scholarship, things will never be the same again.
Please welcome your hosts, Alain Roux and Michel Roux Jr.
Good evening, everyone. Wow, yeah, who'd have thought? After all this time, 18 months, and we're here all together in a room, no masks, a glass of champagne, celebrating. It's fantastic. So it's good to be back. So welcome to the Roux Scholarship. These are words that I didn't know, that didn't think that I'd be ever being able to say. Welcome to the Roux Scholarship 2020 and 2021. Isn't that great? I think it's fabulous. A few thank yous. Thank you to Westminster Kingsway College, obviously, for hosting us tonight, for looking after us all day today. It's been really a joy, and they always, really roll out the red carpet for us, so thank you. Thanks to the finalists, obviously, sponsors, supporters of the scholarship, all here tonight. So, and of course, a special thank you to all of you watching online.
Indeed, it's a very different competition this year. Different scale, different for quite a few reasons. Waiting 18 months to be able to get together and to get that competition going. Saying that, those chefs had a few more months, 18 more months to practice. So I have to say, we did see the difference in the kitchen. So, lucky you. And what's different is, obviously, since the scholarship started in 1983, our fathers started, and it's the first time that, sadly, they're not here. So I have to do it, a hug.
They're still watching, they're still up there.
They are watching with a lot of love and care and respect. But yeah, it's the first time they're without us. So we will miss them. So before anything, if I may welcome on stage Vice Chairman Brian Turner.
Albert and Michel Roux grew up in France, where their love of fine food was born and was nourished. A country bordered by the North Sea, the Atlantic Ocean, and the Mediterranean, with rivers and streams in abundance, with a temperate climate and fertile soil, offering a unique and inexhaustible range of produce. In the early 1960s, happily, they recognised that Great Britain had a very similar landscape, but with much more potential for them to profit, a word they dearly loved. Happily for us, they saw, they came, and they conquered, leaving an enormous amount of young British chefs totally influenced by the Roux brothers. I was privileged to spend many hours in their company, to have their special friendship and to share in their love of fine food, drink and hospitality, as well, of course, the occasional cigar and game of cards. Albert and Michel are sadly missed, so please, ladies and gentlemen, would you be upstanding with a glass in your hands? The toast is to Michel and Albert Roux. To Albert Roux.
Thank you. Oh. Thank you, Brian. Really, really touching words. Thank you from, obviously, everyone here. Right. And now, here's a little reminder of what the scholarship is all about.
The Roux Scholarship is for aspiring young chefs, people who really want to push themselves forward.
We're looking for those people that are confident. No matter what you do to shake me today, I am going to show you I can cook.
You know, if you're working in a 3 Michelin starred restaurant or a pub, it's open to anyone that feels like having a go.
It shouldn't be a thing of just a male-dominated competition.
The opportunity is the same for everyone, because when you put on a chef's jacket, you are a chef.
Becoming a Roux Scholar is a pinnacle, I would say, of a young chef's career.
The chefs that have won it, chefs that have competed, have all gone on to be some of the best chefs in the country.
I am really excited to see what they do. I know a lot of these young people, they are really good.
They're the sort of next chefs of the future, if you like.
You know, it's a legacy and we're part of that, so I've got to do the right thing and make sure that I'm looking at the next generation of these very talented young cooks and seeing them lead the future for British gastronomy.
So today we had the 6 best chefs, 6 finalists, thanks to their mentors, the restaurants where they work, their chef, their teams, all the people who supported them, their partners, their family, I'm sure. And of course, you know, the colleges that hosted the regional to go through to get to the final. We were so welcomed and so well looked after, and they had everything at hand. So let's have a look at the regional final to see how they got there.
It's great to be back. Competition time is here.
We have a regional final in Birmingham where there are 6 competitors, and we're here in London where there are 12 competitors.
And we're going to be deciding who will go forward to the final in Westminster.
Some of these chefs that we're judging today are very established. They've got brilliant pedigree.
I would say are probably some of the best in the country already.
We've read the recipe, we've chosen the recipe because we really want to taste it. So now they've got to deliver.
Ultimately, it's got to be a delicious plate of food.
Has it got balance? Has it got depth?
It's more than just cooking and food. We want someone that's going to be a shining light for the future of our industry.
A real all-round ambassador and great cook.
The 2 going to the final, we have Curtis Tong and Johnny Ferguson.
4 going through to the final as follows: Nathan Hornworth, Ryan Baker, Ollie Williamson, Ben Champion.
I often get asked, what is it like to become a Roux Scholar? Well, obviously it's a career-defining moment. It opens doors, opportunities. But for me, I think it's being part of the family. Not just, obviously, the extended Roux family, but also a family of past winners. And our sponsors, obviously. And that's so, so important. So a special thank you, obviously, to our sponsors, because without them, this wouldn't happen. This really wouldn't happen. So I'm just going to run through very, very quickly. Aubrey Allen, Bridor, Café Musetti, Direct Seafoods, Global Knives, Hilden Natural Mineral Water, Champagne Laurent Perrier, Oritane, Regent 7 Seas Cruises, Restaurant Associates, True Foods, and Udale. Thank you. A round of applause for you. Thank you. Not only that, but our scholar can win up to £12,000 to help develop their career, to change them, really. It really is a life-changing moment. And a host of amazing prizes, including an 11-piece set of knives, personalised Roux Scholarship chef's jacket, a coffee machine, a day of game shooting, a trip for 2 to visit the wine cellars of Laurent Perrier, and many, many more. The list goes on. It is endless. So again, a mega thank you to our very, very generous sponsors.
The champagne is my favourite. And today in the final, the finalists had to face a challenge that means a great deal for the family. Because not only there was not 1, but 2 challenges, 2 recipes. So here's, and let's have a look at what we think should have been done.
This year, in respect of my father and uncle, we've decided to give our finalists a real challenge. 2 recipes to cook. These 2 recipes that we've asked our finalists to cook are really important to the family. They are like cornerstones of the Roux kind of philosophy. So the first dish is œuf Albert. We've got the artichoke, the mousse, the egg, the discs of smoked salmon, the slices of truffle. What we don't want to see is a chef with an artichoke heart, filling it, then putting the egg, and doing that 4 times when it's service time.
It's been in the fridge, so it's cold, but not too cold.
Fresh.
Our second dish, little flans with snails in a green coat, based on a little tartlet case. We're going to fill that with parsley puree. The snails, that's going to be in the tartlet, and it's going to be coated of almost like a soufflé mixture. And we're going to flavor that with a chlorophyll.
Now, when this was on the à la carte, and you got a couple of these on order,
It used to run. Run away.
now this can't be done in advance, so timing is essential. It's going to be interesting to see how our chefs use their commies as well.
Well, if it's like you, I'll be doing everything.
Look at that. I think that is as pretty as a picture. That is what we're looking for. Easy.
Yeah, easy. Oh, my word. I remember that lovely snail dish when we were talking about it with Anna. When it was on the à la carte, you were cooking it with Uncle on the pass. I mean, yeah, you can imagine the stress levels were high. On top of that, there was only a tiny little oven. It was like a little belling oven that you had to cook these soufflés in. It was
Brilliant.
It was brilliant. It was great. Yeah, real challenge. Anyway, enough of that. So for anyone interested in seeing more of this video, because this really was a cut down version, the full video is on YouTube. So please do take the time to have a look at it, because it's well worth it. I'd like to thank the team of judges, obviously for the regionals and for the final today. I mean, really big thank you. And we are bringing in obviously past winners to help us judge, and I think that's so important, because you are as well, you are part of the family, but you are mentors. And now I'd like to introduce, well, somebody that really doesn't need much of introduction in the chef world, and that is Bjorn Fransen, who is our honorary president of judges. Bjorn, please. Thank you, Bjorn. So first off, how important is it, do you think, to support the next generation of chefs?
Extremely. And unfortunately, we're getting older, so someone else needs to be there also. So no, extremely important, and there's nothing more rewarding than see young chefs growing up and taking over restaurants and having their own career. It's amazing.
And what do you look for into an inspiring chef?
Most of all, I would say is attitude. And that they are serious and professional. The rest we can teach. So attitude and being open-minded and hardworking.
Yeah, they're attributes that we all need, aren't they? Yeah,
yep.
Fantastic. How did you find the final today?
Oh, super exciting, especially with the classic food. And you can't, you know, you need to learn the basics and the classics before you start developing your own cooking and style. So I was super excited that this was the theme of today's cooking, and it was great to see. It was really great to see.
Good, thank you. Well, it's been an absolute honour to have you amongst us today. I know that the chefs in the room were blown away at the fact that you were judging their food, but even the judges as well. I think Sat came up and asked for your autograph.
Wow. Sat is Sat, you know, you never know. Yeah, no, I had a great time, and obviously my background, I really started my professional career in London, So to be back in the room today with all of you, and with you guys, and with Ready Steady Cook Brian, which I was watching.
He used to watch.
Which I was watching in my breaks in the split shifts, and Claire and everyone, you know, London is London, and to be here on stage is a great, great honor.
Likewise. Thank you. It's nearly time to find out who the winner is today. But before that, if I may thank everyone at Westminster Kingsway College, all of the team in the kitchen that helped the competition to go as smooth as it went, all the helpers, the washer-up, and as well the judges and Chef Bjorn as well. Thank you very much. So let's take a look at today's finalists and how they performed in the kitchen.
The Roux Scholarship's the best of the best. There's many competitions out there for chefs, but nothing like this. It will change the winner's life forever.
What I was trained to do was French classical food. I try and sort of elevate that, sort of zhuzhing them up a little bit with modern techniques.
So my cooking approach is simplicity, take an ingredient and making it shine. Strip it back and just get it right.
My approach to food is probably ingredient-led. I just like using fantastic local produce to keep it simple, keep it tasty.
Style-wise, I love to just cook food that I like to eat. Simple things, cooked well.
My passion comes from memories, really, as well. The season, massively. I won't use anything but the best.
I look at food the same as I do music. Like, I don't shut any doors. I like a bit of everything.
Today there's 2 dishes to cook, not 1. I think it's probably tougher than ever.
There's a few minefields in there for them, so it's going to be interesting to see how they handle that.
It's nerve-wracking, it's tough. They ask everything from you.
Seeing the competition, the pressure in this room is phenomenal.
Everyone's in the same boat. You just got to cook how you cook.
It's an open race. I think anyone can win.
The 6 people have got there on their own merit, but the winner will be the best out of the 6 on the day. It's as simple as that.
To win it is like a dream, isn't it? I think for most chefs.
To be part of that group of chefs that just are pioneers in our industry.
To have that guidance for the rest of your career is, yeah, that's the biggest part for me.
The opportunities that brings is unbelievable. It'd be incredible.
Right, moment of truth. Jon, can you do the honours?
I would love to. Okay, so the winner of the Roux Scholarship 2020-2021 is Ollie Williamson.
Oh my God. Yeah, come on. How does it feel? Just a few words, come on. And keep it clean.
Spare underwear. Didn't do very well there. Yeah, I couldn't have done it without the support of my close-knit team. Yeah, my parents, my girlfriend, Alex, Ed, yeah. I'm speechless. I don't really know what to do. Let's just get drunk.
So was it worth today? Yeah?
Yeah. Emotional roller coaster. Wow.
Yeah. Very, very tough, but commiserations to all of you guys. And a big thank you from everyone in here to all the ones that didn't quite make it. It was an extraordinary cook-off, really fabulous.
Yeah, well done. And tell us what do you think it's going to bring to your career, and what is it going to be like to become a Roux Scholar?
Absolute game changer. Yeah, it's going to be an honour and to represent the family, and I'm glad I did well for the guys today. The recipes are amazing, and yeah.
Yeah, I think they must be very proud up there, but especially you.
Yeah.
Well done to you.
Thank you so much.
Good. So, we're going to give you that. You give us the microphone, we give you that.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
Oh, dear. Right, now I need to wrap this up very quickly. If you were inspired to enter or know someone you think should enter, then don't forget. The next competition launches on November the 8th. That's literally only a few weeks ago. A few weeks away. 2 weeks away, isn't it? Yeah.
It could be one of you.
It could be one of you, yeah, or one of you. Details are on the website. But for now, thank you for joining us, and congratulations once again to our Roux Scholar 2021, but also to all of the finalists. Thank you. Right, okay. Don't jump off just yet. Oh, hang on a minute. Maybe you can help me.